8-54. Write the following numbers in scientific notation. Okay, so we've got two numbers here, which I've already written down on my paper. So the first thing I'm going to do is take you back to our Chapter 8 toolkit, and we're going to take another look at what scientific notation is. So scientific notation has two components. It has the first factor, which is a number that must be less than 10 and larger than 1. And then it has a second factor separated by the times symbol. And that second factor needs to be a power of 10. Okay, so this first number we know has to be less than 10, but larger than or equal to 1. And then this needs to be a power of 10. So let's go back and look at these numbers and see what we can do to create scientific notation. Okay, so if I write 3 and 7, and then if I put the decimal point in between those two, then this number is less than 10, but larger than or equal to 1. So that's perfect. Now I can write the times, and then I have to figure out what is the factor of 10. So what is the power going to be for this 10? So, and I can find that out by placing the decimal right here and then just counting how far it was. So this is where the decimal was originally. It was at the end of the number, but now we want the decimal to be here. So how many place values do we have to go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 to finally arrive at where we've placed that. So this would be 3.7 times 10 to the power of 8. So it's 8 place values, so our exponent is 8. Okay, so over here we've got a smaller number, but we can take these two digits, and if I put the decimal point between the 7 and the 6, then this number is less than 10, but larger than or equal to 1. So that makes a good first factor, and now we have to figure out what the power of 10 would be. So in this case, the decimal point was here, and then it traveled up to between the 7 and the 6. So let's count how many place values that is. That ends up being 1, 2, 3 place values. So I'm going to make this 7.6 times 10 to the third power. All right, and that's how you write numbers in scientific notation.